Happy Cyberpunk night. I am here with an Earl Grey that has milk in it, and it's good and comforting. Hi, Billy. I hope that you had a good day. Was it good? Laura, how was your day as well? Since I haven't seen you. For dinner I had leftover pasta with vodka sauce, and it was very good, and I was satisfied by it until like literally 1 minute before I came here to the public, and now I'm like, should I have had a little bit of quiche too? We have some leftover quiche. Should I have eaten that too? But I can eat it during my break. But I'm thinking about it. Now you learned how to change your username color? I know, isn't that lovely? Mine is always hot pink in all of the chats I'm in. Very important. But yeah, everybody needs a distinct color. This yellow makes a lot more sense for you. Laura, are you green by choice? Okay, I respect that. Where's the sage green? So true. A matcha green. Okay, but imagine if there was a sage and a matcha green. That would be very extra. But yeah, here I am. They would be distinct. Everyone would say, that's the sage green and that's the matcha green. Also, hi Melon. Welcome. Welcome on in. But yeah, so now I'm thinking about some quiche. You would be very unique. I wish that you could pick your name color from like a slider wheel. Welcome to the world. How's the sleep schedule going? Today, I worked from home, and work has been busy, but I'm here. It was a bit of a rainy day in New York, but I'd say it was kind of pleasant. It was a good one. Your sleep schedule's bad. I'm sorry to hear it. I hope that it gets better soon. Get well soon. Yes, I'm here to share the weather to the world. It was a little rainy, but it was kind of warm. It was almost 60. I went outside in my sweatpants and a sweatshirt and I was fine. I felt great, in fact. But tomorrow's gonna be cold again, unfortunately. Today was perfect. Weather-wise, at least. Tonight we're playing more Cyberpunk. I am desperately weak for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and so at every waking moment I think, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out tomorrow. What if I dropped every game that I'm playing and I just played that? But I'm trying to hold back. She's so desperate. I am. I shouldn't, because then I would just do that with every game. Like, that's just how I am with games. I have so many weaknesses with them. I should finish Cyberpunk and then I should play Rebirth. But also, my person who gives me advice is Laura, and she's so sage and full of wisdom. She's so sage green that maybe I shouldn't listen to her, you know? Maybe she's too wise. She's too wise. She knows that I would drop so many different games for other games all of the time. But it's not easy. Anyways, I'm trying to hang in there. Okay, that's enough compliments in the chat. Yeah. Okay. We can cool our little jets. Oh, there went the man. He took a pretty stinky poop, and so it smells kind of bad in here right now. Maybe he's embarrassed. Maybe he feels a little ashamed. But yeah, we're playing Cyberpunk, reeling it back in. And last time I started the stream with a bunch of money that I needed to enter a quest for Rogue to meet Panam. And then I immediately spent all of it on clothes. And I had spent the whole prior stream saving up. So I just really messed myself up at the beginning of last stream. And so by the end of last stream, I was finally able to spend that money again to actually start that quest, but I didn't have time to start it. So we are starting it today, where we meet Panam. And she's not my favorite. Like, I'm excited to see what everybody else has to say about her, because I think she's just fine. I have rebalanced my audio. I realize I moved myself to the game, but I didn't move you. Silly little me. I rebalanced my audio because I have my audio running like through this thing called SteelSeries GG, and I like it generally. It lets me balance all of the different audios that I have effectively, but I had like my system, its audio was at like 10%. And then I had SteelSeries on top of it, and so SteelSeries was just like, yeah, this is 100%, but it was really just 10% of the audio. So anyways, I realized that, and I made it what it should be, but it made me have to rebalance all of my audio for stream. So I'm hoping it's going to be normal today, but I spent some time fiddling with it.
Well, the first Jackie Wells.
So I think it should be fine. Also, I was just talking to this lady a whole bunch while I was testing my audio. It's hard, this game's got a lot of sounds. Oh my gosh, I forgot my controller again. I kept trying to remind myself before stream. Personal preference?
No, it's just more
Moshing is appropriate. At all times. Okay. In our recent Apex Legends playing, Laura has been, sorry, I'm adjusting you. Laura has been trying to use PC controls, and I don't know how she's been doing it. I'm still a noob. Still got my controller out here. Oh god. I crouched and then I started coughing. We're malfunctioning.
Breathe.
This is awkward. Not a good time to be crouching. Okay, we already looked at this. We're trying to exit to call Panam, but I'm just walking all funky because I'm not feeling well. Okay. Let's give her a call. It's telling me to go over there, but like I can call her from anywhere.
Hello?
It's her. Got your number from
Hey.
Rogue.
Panam. Got your number from Rogue. Name's V.
Great. Where's that old
Hello.
horse? Would kick me now?
It is I. Thank you for following me. What am I going to say to this woman? Forget Rogue, I can help
Forget
you.
Rogue for a minute. I want to help you.
Oh, very kind. But it's far too little, far too late. So do tell Rogue she can eat my shorts.
Tell it to your therapist. Calling about your ride and the merch you lost. Interested? Or are you gonna tell me to eat your shorts too?
The rail freight yard on the
Shorts.
street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
Telling people to eat their shorts should be more common. She's extremely far away. He's all the way over here. Oh, but we do have a waypoint right there. So we can just bamf on over. Oh, I was being told that I have a text message. I have no unread messages about the subway system. Beep, beep. I think it's this. Please inform me that the technical problem with your NCART City Pass has been resolved. Full access, blah, blah, blah. We have a promotional credit. Yeah, I got that message, but like, where is it? Unknown. Anyways, we'll fast travel. Because it's fast. And we're getting a call, I think, because we're in a different area.
Work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you V.
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with beers, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe of beers. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
He's got good hair. Cousin, how did you discover that I'm here? Did you find me through Discord? You've caught me off guard. I'm climbing this fence. And there she is. I hate to be exposed. I've tried to make it hide me. I feel so outed.
Panam?
So you're V. Where's my car?
What's wrong with this
Why does it
one?
matter? What's wrong with this one?
It's borrowed. It's not mine. I asked where my car is.
Rogue said we can help
each other. Rogue said so.
I might have guessed. All right. Tell me all you know. Fail, and you can run back and tell Rogue to fuck right off.
I don't like either of these options, but I guess
Hey,
I'll tell her
come
to
on.
relax.
Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car. You go alone, you won't get him back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
Need your help.
Need to hit a Kang Tao transport. Won't be easy. Want to know I can count on you.
Are
Cousin,
you out of your goddamn
Melon has been curious to
You
meet
and
you,
the
so
job. Kang Tao's AV route will take it over
Melon,
Jackson
say hi.
Plains. Heard that should help us.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Gonna be a guy on board. Need to talk to him.
yes.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours.
You're being
got
gossiped
it, dear.
about.
I don't know. Shit! All right, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Why is this car
Thought
so
this is mostly
important?
about the merch.
Fuck the merch. With that ride, I can take any transport job in town.
Last time I played this
Without
game,
it,
I
only thing
did
can
not
do is
help
pizza.
her.
Maybe.
Cars in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Cars there, goods are there.
I don't like Panam very much.
Bastard.
That's your wife?
Nash Achumi yours? He hang you out to dry?
Do not call him that.
Fine. Partner.
Former. If ever. The shift tricked me. Straight nipped my truck and the merch. Probably now aims to sell it off in Rocky Ridge. Is he ever going to be fucking disappointed?
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Want to tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the
That's
motherfucker
fair.
screwed me over.
Yeah, I'm
I
just.
will take care of it. I just
There's
need
something
you to
about
give me a
Panam. I
chance.
think she's kind of annoying.
Boz, come on.
If I remember
How many times
correctly,
have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed?
she's erratic.
You have my word.
We have kind of the same taste generally.
call
I
her
love
pretty, just
Judy,
don't show
but
up.
this time I'm playing a
I'll take
man,
care
so
of
I
it.
can romance Carrie.
Do you even have to ask?
Even though
Of
I
course
don't like him
will.
very much.
Thanks, Boz. You won't.
What do you like
regret
about Panam?
this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
Who's boss?
Who the hell's Boz? Won't cause us any grief.
Everything? Okay.
Boz is a stand-up guy. 6th Street.
You drive for gangoons.
Is that not allowed? Street punks need things moved. I need money like anyone else.
Gave that meathead your word and he took it?
Is that surprising?
Okay, that's a good
It's
enough
called having a
reason.
reputation. You should try getting one of your own.
So, where to now?
But
The old Dakota
Judy!
camp. I
That's
need
a
to
good
see some
answer.
Full Clan.
Don't seem too excited.
Plus playing female V is
That's not
better.
your concern. I still have friends there.
Folks said you were
Rogue
cast out.
mentioned your friends. Said you guys stopped seeing eye to eye.
Well, since Rogue said so, it must be true.
It isn't?
You mean to irritate me.
Okay.
Everyone is too mean for my liking so far.
It was
That's
just a
fair,
hiccup.
Billy.
They're still family.
I'll romance Johnny, yes!
You might say so.
If I could.
Yes.
Let's
Good,
go.
let's roll.
Get in.
I haven't, well, I'll come in a second, but I haven't scanned this thing. I don't see it now. There we go. Strength. Can't really see
Please
it from
stand
that
there all
angle.
day.
I'm coming. Sheesh.
Nice ride. Lots of space. Practical.
Say no more.
Johnny's the only character I really care about in this game. Everybody else I care about some, but I really care about him.
How far is the camp?
Just past the city line. We'll jump on the 9 and head east.
Jackie was pretty nice. I don't know if I would romance Jackie
How the
if he
hell
had
did you land in
lived,
this
but
mess?
he's
I like
he's a
the
pretty
color.
cool dude.
The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
Rip
you know I
indeed.
don't mean the car.
What am I supposed
Anyways,
to
on Here I Go by
That I'm not
B,
about to let my
I
partner
started
rob me and get away with it?
streaming
That my
a
fixer
couple
made
of
me look like a
months
goddamn
ago,
fool?
just for funsies.
What about you?
So welcome
Why do you
in.
need that clown from the
And
TV?
This particular
should I
clown's got
call
me
you by
intimidated.
your
I'm running
username
out of time to get it.
or your real life name? What would you like?
So why
cousin?
didn't she tell me she knew about Nash?
This game is lacking in sweetie
Better not to
pies,
wonder what
and
her
I love a
agenda
sweetie
might
pie.
be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
Okay. Ooh. I don't want to be a hater to Rogue because I love her. Rogue might just like
Rogue's
pull
queen of
strings.
the afterlife. Plays her pawns as she pleases.
Did you just call me a pawn?
I got a good look at her.
You ain't that
She
old.
rose to the top because
but
she reads
fair.
people. So what if she keeps things to herself? It's a skill in her profession.
Well, I think she's a lying, manipulative bitch. She put me together with that Raffin. Did you know that?
Wait, Nash is Raffin?
Yes. He runs with the Wraiths, the largest Raffin group in the area. You know about them, right?
Mm-hmm. Nomads tossed out of clans.
How do you feel about Rogue?
Yes, mostly. Nomads don't banish their own without a reason. So think murderers, rapists, freaks. They gather in teams. Sometimes form actual gangs.
That's my queen too? Okay,
Most
you
of
love
them are
everyone
wanted with
then.
warrants on their heads.
Shit.
And that bitch had me working with scum like that.
Rogue must have had her
Must have
reasons.
had her reasons.
I trust her.
You don't say. Rogue won't open her mouth without weighing the for and against. What to spill and what to withhold.
I would also definitely enjoy a silly mod where they took out all the swearing and used goofy words. That would be good. I don't mind it too much, but I do think it'd be funny. Okay, Panam, we're just gonna hang out now? Okay. Are we helping her with her boyfriend this time? If that comes up, I will do it. I'll be nice. Okay, what the poop is too silly.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll gather my guys. Then
But
ride
calling
to Rocky
people
Ridge.
barnacles is good. Of course you would say that, Laura. What was that sound? Did I click something? Was that you? We're meeting her family. Oh my god, we're already meeting her family. It's only the first date.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you too.
Mm-hmm. And who's this?
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. 2 old friends.
Oh. Good luck. Okay, Rogue. I hope so too. Partner
Not a
in crime,
babysitter.
sure.
Partner in crime. Mm-hmm.
What brings you to these parts, city girl?
The big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a
Oh
thing.
my god, you slept all day. We need your help.
Need your
Yeah,
help.
let's say that.
With what? What's this about?
Raffin screwed Pan Am. Plan is to show him that was a bad idea.
How bad did they get you?
Bad enough to make me sit quietly through all your bullshit.
That's a really
You know,
tough question,
we would do
Ellen.
anything for you, sister.
But now?
I think you do sleep
hard.
normally at 11
Seriously?
p.m.
You won't help?
You try.
The old man told us to sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators?
That's terrible.
You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
Really could
Really
use
could
you.
use your help.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this. So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
Pan Am.
This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance. But Saul never said a thing about gear.
Oh, my homies hate
Okay.
Saul.
Well, I'll need
True.
that rifle of yours.
That guy sucks.
And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
Goodbye, family.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe a little, yes.
I don't know, I just never found her camp that cozy.
Are you staying a while?
No, I'll be going again soon.
But I know
Talk
some
next
people
time.
like her family a lot.
Hey, Pan Am.
Please share your life hack, Billy. I would like to know.
Have you brought someone new? Does Saul know?
Not your concern, friend.
Does Saul know? You also played a nomad. So did I last time. Didn't help.
Will you help me with this?
What's inside?
A few odds and ends that should be useful. Take it. All right, that's everything. Let's go.
This is an irredeemable quality. Oh no.
Will you come back?
We have so many other commonalities in our taste in video game characters that it's really shocking.
You'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie.
Billy says,
I
always have
promise.
cookie dough in your fridge because then you can just make a cookie whenever you want. That is a really good life hack. I like to always make my own cookies, so I feel like maybe if I made a bunch of homemade
So,
cookie dough,
I'm off.
Yeah,
Kept
yeah,
it in the
go
fridge.
on, go already.
that'd be kind of smart.
Call us sometime.
Keep an eye on her, V.
Y'all don't even know me. Don't tell me to keep an eye on her. We just met. Okay, so you romanced Judy the first time. Your true romance?
We can go. Hop in.
Always thought you had to make them all at once, but you can only make a few. That's true. It's so tempting to just make it. If you got the cookie dough. Got a real problem with authority. I'll say this. They seem fond of you.
Seem good souls.
The best friends a girl could ask for. I'd stay in the camp too if I were in their shoes. Fuck Saul and his generators, of course. Yet the clan comes first. But I'm not part of it anymore.
Still treated you like you're one of them. They care about you.
Have a good breakfast, Melon.
Do you have anyone you would call close?
Ooh, do we have anyone we would call close? Maybe soon.
Not right now, no. Could just be a matter of time, though.
Okay.
How much do you know about
So
Rocky Ridge?
Empty, dusty hole in the middle of bumfuck nowhere out here.
Panam, is that
Natives
the
either moved to Night City or just got
world
the hell
in the
out.
Hunger Games? Because it
Then
makes
you
me
know
think of that
almost
too.
all there is to know. The whole area was waiting on a new interstate extension. It was supposed to breathe new life into the town. It didn't happen, of course.
How many ghost towns do you think are there? Hundreds?
The
Countrywide?
country, okay.
Thousands. I drove down I-80 the other day. All you have to do is pull over after sundown. It's quiet then. And you hear it.
What's that?
The wind whistling through boarded up windows. Tumbleweeds scratching across dry, sandy tracks. That's how towns die. Not with a bang, but with whispers and whimpers.
Were those two in the army?
Scorp and Mitch? Yeah, Panzer boys. They were on contract during the last war.
Panzer boys. Flew those huge transporters.
Scorpion piloted. Mitch ran security. They both got some kick-ass combat implants and a stack of really fucked up nightmares.
Seems you
I
got
guess
a
I'll
real
say this to
problem
her.
with authority.
What?
Rogue, Saul. He your leader?
Their leader.
Seemed in a hurry to Delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
It's fun to look out the window.
The reason we came to California was because he promised change for the Aldecaldos. He claimed we would turn over a new leaf. But you saw it. We got a handful of tents on a heap of sand. A hell of a promised land. I wanted something different. Better. Saul's a damned coward. He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain.
She's got a little curly hair right here. It's cute.
Okay, we have arrived.
What do we do?
We get ready to greet the Raffins, and we've little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should scout first.
That
Look
perfect,
for anything that might
beautiful
be
little
useful.
curly hair. My PC sometimes has trouble with this game, and so I think I'm gonna put it on medium, even though I thought about it earlier. I was like, I'll change it back to high, but now I'm like, no, maybe I should make it medium. I'm full of fear. Last time it crashed on me twice. Just in this one specific moment. Oh, we're staring at each other. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be scanning things. Scan things. Oh, this one's green. We're looking for the green stuff. I don't know. I just felt like we
Down
were
Rocky
always
Ridge could be any
helping
deader. Everything's down.
Panam.
Works here.
Be careful when you get to the DLC. The entrance to the zone loves to lag. Ooh, I believe it. I have heard that I will talk to Panam.
Well,
That you
got
should
anything?
wait to play the DLC until you've finished everything. Like all the stuff with all the people. Come up with
Got
anything?
nada. You have an epiphany?
Is that true?
The
Do you
Raffins
feel
were
like I
rolling
should
after
do the
dusk,
whole
right?
game and
We will
then
have
do
a
the
surprise ready
DLC?
for them.
I was surprised
We
to
just
hear
need to get
that.
some power flowing.
No dice. Nothing's up. All cut off.
So we plug it back in. Let's check the substation.
But like before
got
the end, like before you go to Hanako. Okay. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been thinking about doing. But I guess I wish I had realized that before I restarted the game on here. Because I guess maybe it would have been better to just skip to the DLC rather than replaying it. Stakes are really high immediately. Okay. Good to know. I'm scanning. Alright, we gotta get up there. To the roof! Okay, climbing's really hard. We get it, V.
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry! Come down! I know how to surprise the bastards.
So we're trying to do an ambush right now.
Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer substation, right? The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
Sure,
Fine
let's take
idea.
this.
Let's get us some power. I'll look around for access.
Can't do it till after the Voodoo Boy
Great.
stuff. Yeah,
Well,
I
we
believe
finished
that's
up the
true.
numbers. We
That's what
can't
it's
know
been
how
telling
bad.
me. But I
We
think
need to
after
Alphonse
that,
them.
I
Then get to
unlock
my
it and
car
I can just do
somehow.
whatever I
Relax.
want.
Got a few ideas. I'll try to play a little game with them at the intersection.
Hell yes.
As
Perfect.
soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep.
Nova.
First we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick. Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
Okie dokie. We wait. You joined for the right stream, women. Had you noticed me on Discord before? I've wondered if you had, but assumed you had not. Freaking Discord outing me. It's messed up. Okay, I'm here to discuss with you, Panam.
The panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running. Grab the jumper cables from the truck.
I see.
We'll boost it from the car battery.
That is the easy assumption. A purple dot? How incriminating. Alright, we're doing some car things.
Red cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here.
She's got it.
And done. Now the Black Rattler. There she goes. But the old jalopy served us well. Okay, I've got voltage. Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
You got it.
I'll set up on the tower. We'll have the whole intersection on a platter. You
It's
flip
just
the
not the
breakers when I
same
give
to
you
be
the signal
playing on
do so,
medium. I want to be
understood?
playing on high.
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't want it to crash again. Ooh, we can force this open. Nice. Love. I will take this.
Switchgear's got power.
Okay.
We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
To the roof.
Now we wait.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you
Yes, you did see my V on Discord. I made Jinx. I made male Jinx. He's Jonks. He looks pretty silly right now. Is Jonks. I changed his hair since then. He had those waves, but it was feeling really Joker. So now he's looking like this. The jumpsuit, admittedly a lot. He jump scared me. Good. That was the intent.
Raffens will come from where?
This is definitely
Yeah,
Carrie's type. Oh god, unfortunately you're right.
From the freeway that was never finished.
Got it. Cover me, just in
God, our
case.
hand texture.
They're rolling in.
I hope we find
Really, really
Carrie
hard to
earlier
miss.
rather than later, since we get him at like kind of a random
Let's
moment.
try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
I'm ready for combat!
Where's the son of a bitch, boss? You, wait for him here.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
Nope, the people have seen me.
The driver has it.
I should crouch. Okay.
Colorful bunch.
Get the key to Panam's car. Okay. Yes, we have to help Queen Panam get her car back.
So who turned it on?
I always try to be stealthy when the game is like, you should be stealthy, but
Worth a try.
I will not succeed, and I'm aware of that, and I don't mind. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Let's make you short circuit. Oop. Oh, you didn't see anything. Tracing my location. Right. What kind of build am I doing? I don't know that I'm doing much of a build. I've just been allocating things as I think that Jonks would. Though we're really strong in body right now, and that's inaccurate. Like, we started out with a lot of intelligence and technical ability, and like less in body and reflexes and cool. So smart. Smart build. But yeah, I don't usually worry too much about it. I know they changed the skill tree stuff now with DLC and everything, but it's been pretty the same so far. I'll make you short circuit too.
Made.
I've been made!
Covering you.
That's
We
fine.
have to pick all of them off now.
I can't say I care. Oh, and I have Jackie's guns! And they're very nice. Wonderful. Ooh, but I don't like to be hit with a grenade. Have I forgotten how to play this game? Maybe. The only thing you really noticed is a baby skill tree. Yeah, it's like a little bit different, but not so much. Will you stall? Okay, who else here? I feel like this person is annoying me. There's Panam with her giant gun. Looking so cool. I do think Panam looks really cool. I just think she's kind of annoying. I don't feel like she really cares about V that much. But I don't know, I could just be saying that. There she is. Hey girl.
Come on, limp dicks.
I'm just crouching. That person's looking weird. It's okay, girl, I got it.
Good work. What now? A few shifts till breathe.
There are more.
Better
Yeah, let's
off
finish
not
them.
leaving anyone to tell the story.
It's as if you read my mind.
I'm glad she agrees. Jonks is unhinged. Your favorite part of her is how annoying she is? I don't understand. Okay, I'll get in the car. I shall do what I am asked to do. This is your car? It's quite big. When she insults me, I say thank
Move.
you.
I'll take the wheel.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Wait another minute, could you?
I guess Jonks isn't into it, which makes sense. He's not into Panam.
At last.
Back in her car. You're welcome.
And? She's prime wheels, isn't she?
Like a dream.
Me indeed. No surprise you wanted her back.
She completes me.
See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Listen,
We didn't
V,
eat your
it's not over
dads.
yet.
It's not. You got the cargo, you got your car.
I did not get Nash. Who was
This
not
is what I
in
didn't do. I
Rocky
didn't go get
Ridge.
Nash.
Fucker didn't
I
show.
do like her sunroof. Opening it was a good decision. I see where this is going.
Listen, I have a plan.
And I don't care.
Sure, Rogue isn't gonna be
Car
happy.
and the merch, that's what we were after. We got him. 6th Street away
Just
for it.
listen
and
to me, for fuck's sake. I know where their little hidey hole is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
All right.
We're just
So where's
agreeing
this
right away.
hideout?
A hop and skip away.
Keeping it simple.
Thanks, V. What Nash did.
You're welcome, bestie.
I placed my trust in him. He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos. After I came to Night City. And I granted him my
I'd let her
trust.
call me a barnacle. I would also let her call me a barnacle.
I get it. Know how you feel. Had someone
I
betray
feel
me
like last
just
time I
that
played
once.
this, I would
Did you
just
make
countered
them pay?
everything she
Never
said.
got the chance.
Anytime she talked about something, I'd
Someone
be
else
like,
got to him
you're
first.
wrong about that. No,
But
no,
if
no,
they
no,
had
no.
Would you have done it?
No doubt.
Sure.
Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with.
Off to vengeance.
Are you ready?
We're there already? Sure.
Let's get him.
Last time I played this, I played it on my Steam Deck, so even on medium, it does look better than that. Did not look good on the Steam Deck. Aye, Nash. It's time to die.
Did you really think I'd let him die?
Nice.
There, I admit. Sniper on the loose. Shut your fucking mouth!
I'd want to rid myself of a bitch like you.
What? Best is coming in from the other side.
They're also being really rude.
Let's get him. I see a sniper. Careful.
I'd love to blow up their car. That'd be fun. Gee. Oh my, stop looking at me, all of you. sniper's really bothering her. I gotta take him out. Did it heat up a lot? Oh yes, you bet it did. It was not so good. I'm gonna short circuit again. Yeah, the Steam Deck didn't like it very much. It was not a fan. But it was fine. I feel like it also crashed very frequently. That guy's the same color hair as me. Fellow jonks. This person too! We all have blue hair here. Father of jonks. Yeah, a lot of people. That's fine. We're getting it done. We're doing our business. I only wish I knew which one was Nash. Unless we gotta go inside to meet them. There. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend playing it on the Steam Deck. I only did it because I'd just gotten the Steam Deck and I really wanted to play this game and play something on that at the same time. Otherwise, I would have played it on PS5. Looking for stuff. Oh, I remember something purple dropped over here. I would like that.
Almost.
All right, Panam, how we feeling? We feeling good? Was this one Nash?
Hello, Rogue.
Panam.
What did you
We
say
may
again?
never know.
Solve your own problems? Clean up your shit? Nash is dead. One shit cleaned. Happy?
And the 6th Street merch?
Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help you.
Help me? I take my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you wouldn't forget about Biz while you were up chasing down a vendetta.
Fuck!
Just let it
This
go.
thing with Rogue. Let it go, maybe?
Why should I?
Because she's not worth another goddamn minute of your time.
Let's go.
One bitter, cold bitch, that Rogue. Think she might have lost the plot.
Mean to say she used to be sweet and alluring?
Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick. Think she might need a nice, strong shock.
She's lost the plot. I can understand, Rogue. She and Johnny get to go
boss.
on a date of
your
sorts
cargo.
later, and I am looking forward to that.
No, no fast ones.
Because I love her.
Come on, let's meet. Sunset Motel. I know you're not kidding. I'm certain to be there. Okay, I arranged our meeting. Let's do the deal and start working on Hellman. Agreed?
Right, Hellman.
Sunset Motel, what's that?
A safe spot. It's not far from here.
6th Street not likely to pull any.
I know, young
I've heard
Rogue.
for them before.
Oh my
Never
god.
had them do anything strange. I'm hoping they know what's good for
I had
business.
forgotten how she looked at the beginning of this game because I just like
Should be
didn't really
fun.
pay attention to her the first time around. I was like, I don't know who that is. It doesn't matter. But the second time around, knowing who Rogue is, I was like, she looked like that when she was young. Though I love her old too. If she was a romanceable option, as like more than just hanging out with her as Johnny, I would be dating Rogue. The Sunset Motel.
They're here. Let me do the talking.
Sensing trouble?
No. At least I don't think so.
she gonna open the door for me? No. I don't agree with that sentiment, no, but
Hey, boss.
at least there's Judy.
Anna, how's Nash? Doesn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't call him anymore. There's no need.
You got balls, girl. What's this? A bonus of some sort?
Working
We
together,
work
sure.
together.
Don't need to be extra threatening.
Change tunes like you change clothes, girl.
There. First class merch.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything's in order?
Check your account. Should be pretty plush in a couple minutes.
It's been a pleasure. But I believe Rogue's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip. Let's roll.
Well, that went well.
That went well.
She agrees.
Come on. Let's get a drink.
I didn't get to do this with her last time, I don't think. I feel like she wasn't as nice because I didn't kill Nash with her. Now we're
Raffles
besties.
wiped, 6th Street's pleased.
What does Rogue say? Nash is dead, congrats. Wonder what you were hoping to get out of that. Okay, don't need to
Good
be
day for Panam
shady,
Palmer.
Rogue.
The day's not over yet. You still have a chance to piss me off.
Full moon tonight.
Hello, Noah.
Hey, new biz or new friends back there?
Take a wild guess. Is everything good with you? Did those bozos come around again?
Raffins? Nah, it's been quiet. They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse.
This channel is called
What can I
Just
get you?
Ads.
Broseph. 2 of them.
So that package for Street, what was it?
You didn't peek? Valoperidol. Drugs for the cyber psychos in our midst.
They traded him?
Yes. They have deals. With black clinics, rippers.
Cheers. Here's to what's yet to come.
To what's to come.
Okay, Panam.
Another one over here. Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Let me know if you need anything else.
We done with Raffins for good?
The Raffins. We done with them?
Oh no. The shiver cockroaches. One's never rid of them. But it should be quiet for a time. They'll need to gather their wits and dust themselves off.
The Aldecaldos. Think he'll ever go back? I mean, not right now, but someday?
I don't rightly know. On the one hand, I don't have anyone outside the clan. Shit, I don't really know any other life.
But on the other?
Without my clan, who am I? Who would I become if I stayed in Night City?
Friends are hard to come by in Night City.
Always try it out. See who you become in Night City. Except, City doesn't always play fair. Don't know if it's worth sacrificing your friends along the way.
You mean Mitch? Scorpion? Come on.
You just said you love
Sooner or
them.
later, Panam, this city will suck you in. You won't need to cut whatever ties you got left to the Aldecaldos. Because the city will do that for you.
I guess I should think about it.
I do love her vest. She's got a cute fit. Let's talk about Hellman.
Time we look
Finally.
to What's the plan for Hellman?
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Are you offended by her prettiness? 'Tis too much for my eyes, Miss Panam.
V?
Maybe we just get one
Maybe we
room?
rent
Oh
just one
my.
room.
This look
Good
is
idea.
really good.
Noah has 2 twin beds in the bedroom.
Really?
Save some
Okay, I
money.
get it now. I'll say not exactly
quite
what I
what I
meant.
had in mind.
Just what did you have in mind?
Just, glad to have met you. So I thought,
I'm glad we met too. That could have been a damned tough day. But thanks to you, it all went well.
maybe calls for a little celebration?
Sure. We can celebrate. But not today. I'm beat.
No, I can still romance him. It's not like that.
Noah will need a room. Twin beds. Just for tonight.
She was made for
I'll go catch
soft
a few
lighting. I agree.
Ugh. I'm starting to feel that stress go away. I'll probably be out as soon as I hit the sack. You had better get some rest.
Who
too.
needs a
This is
60-year-old
only the
man?
beginning.
I
What's the
do.
plan?
I didn't see through Carrie's last time. Like, I didn't even do all of his friendship quests because I thought he was so annoying. Him being hateful to the K-pop group or whatever. So rude.
Good night.
But then I heard that it gets better at the end, so now I'm pretty curious about it. What did K-pop ever do to him? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it gets vulnerable at the end, so that's why I'm curious about it now. She's gone.
My name is Dakota Smith.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're looking for jobs out here, you will find them with me.
Hello, Dakota
Name's V.
Smith.
Thanks for the intel.
Things flow differently out here. Keep your head on, city kid.
Meet Panam at midnight. Wonder what time it is. 11:49 p.m. We're pretty close to midnight. Wrong wiener. Wiener down there? Okay. I'm on my way, Panam.
What's that?
You have a question. How many hot dogs do you think you could realistically eat in a setting? Well, I don't like hot dogs, so I would eat 0 personally, but if I could, I think that I could probably eat like 6, like if I enjoyed them. Need a
Can
hand?
I help?
No, you can't. I'll be done
Okay,
soon.
what's your question?
The Raffins left are crooked as a bag of snakes.
Is it also about hot dogs? Because I don't like them.
Did you sleep all right?
Can't complain.
How many hot dog buns could you eat? I don't really like the buns either. And, you know, I'm gluten-free, so I'd have to eat gluten-free hot dog buns. I bet they're bad. You
And
rested?
you? Reasonably rested?
I can't eat
Get
bread
your
now.
nerves. You screamed a few times.
If I could eat
Really?
Don't worry.
hot
I'm
dog buns, I
accustomed to that
probably
sort of
like
thing.
10 hot dog buns.
When Mitch and Scorpion came back
Like,
from
pretty
the war,
easily.
they tossed and turned night after night. For months this went on. Whatever it is, it'll pass.
She ain't sleeping well.
Let's hope so.
Sorry, girl.
Come up with anything? For Hellman, I mean.
As a matter of fact, I did. Look here.
Okay, tell me.
We're the wrench. The cutter is the AV. And the screwdriver is where the AV should bury its nose.
The lighting does really do a lot for her, I
Now,
agree.
you must be wondering how we get the AV to do that.
That old HMG of yours.
My gun will be useful elsewhere. This caliber would barely dent the armor of a heavy hitter like that. There are other ways. Here, the clamps are solution. A sat-wave power station.
Explain it again.
Hold up, one more time. Wrench is our car, right?
Mm-hmm. The cutter is the AV. The screwdriver is where the AV should hit the ground. And the clamp is the Satwave power station. That is, the net we use to bring the AV down.
Why down the AV there, at that exact spot?
Because once it's on the ground, we'll have to locate it and grab your target. As fast as we can. And the terrain there is typical California desert. Flat, dry, and empty. There'll be a big old sitting duck.
Satwave power station?
I like this background music.
We need to break into it.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good. But then what?
And then we strike.
There's always an out-of-pocket Johnny quote incoming.
Of course we do.
As soon as the AV is in range,
all of the time,
we cause an electromagnetic pulse. The onboard electronics should fail outright.
Meaning what? Engines will shut down?
Everything will shut down. Engines included. Drive, navigation, communication systems.
Need Hellman in one piece.
Need Hellman alive, unharmed. Gotta try not to.
He doesn't even have pockets.
I know, but I'd say your man had best be buckled in. This idea, if it works, you'll be in for a rough landing.
I love all of his quests so much. They're just my favorite. Ah!
Aren't you, counting chickens? We can't actually know the AV will fly over the station.
Of course we can, but we don't have to. You'll see. It's bound to be quite a ride, but not one you'll regret. I've got everything planned out.
All right.
Let's get to work.
Let's ride.
Great. Hop in. It's cold out here.
Oh my god, Caleb. Are you really excited for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Because I am, but I'm not going to play it right away, and it's killing me. But are you going to play it right away? Oh wait, but it's only on... Is it only on PS5 so you can't?
It is simple. Everything you see is owned by...
I forget that it's only on there.
You like to mess with the
My
corpse,
bad.
huh?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Or wait.
It'll come to PC.
Scratch that. Rogue, Nash, the Raffens.
You're on thin ice, B.
You just like to mess with everyone.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing I'm on your side, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I'm glad that you won't be saying anything about it, so I won't be tempted to buy it.
And now for something completely different. Weirdest thing you've ever transported. Go.
What? Are we playing 20 questions?
Come on, answer.
The Deputy Finance Director of Kaukaz.
That's chauffeuring, not smuggling.
He rode in the trunk. Flatlined.
Really? Dead?
A long story. Maybe someday I'll tell you.
Your Twitter feed is nothing but Tifa thirst. It's definitely been on my mind too. I've been seeing a lot of Aerith fan art. And
We've almost
cosplay.
reached the dam. We'll make a quick stop here. We need to calibrate you with the turret. I want you to be
We're
able
off to
use the gun
kidnap
too.
a man with
It should up our
Panam.
chances in general.
And it's gonna go
Connect
great.
here.
Do we really have to waste our time on this?
We
That was
do.
kind of rude, V.
Unless you've already used one of these without help, while moving, while taking fire from all directions, and still managed to hit something. But somehow, I don't believe that's the case. So don't argue. Just connect.
How should I connect? Personal link?
How else? Just watch the jack. Sometimes you have to jig a little bit.
Wired in.
Wait a moment. Diagnostics first. Shit, it keeps giving me an error.
They showed Tifa in a swimsuit and
Let me
Twitter
work
couldn't let
around
it go. That sounds true.
And now,
Sounds about
Panam,
right.
here's Johnny, out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Great work, V.
Hey, I think your implant has a virus. The one in the nape of your neck.
Oh, you think so? Just some
Not a
malware.
virus. Just a little malware. You get used to it eventually.
Screw you.
Will it affect the
Love
calibration?
him.
We shall see. Okay.
It's just the voices in my
There goes
head,
nothing.
Panam. Don't worry about it.
See that pile of junk? Fire a short burst into it. I'll take care of the calibration.
Oh, using a
Good.
tank.
Next target.
An
Single
AV.
shot. Okay.
Definitely not my favorite.
Just one more. Longer round. Great. We're done, I think. Now that wasn't so bad, was it?
It was okay, I guess. Your software could use an
Calibration's
update.
fine, but your soft could really use an update. Scanner, controllers, all a couple of generations back at least. There's better tech in the bargain bin at a kabuki flea market. I can help you with that, you know.
Yes, sure. The most important thing is that it works now.
That was
Where's
very
this
shaky.
power station?
You will see in a moment. I know a spot. We'll have a decent
Yeah,
view.
the tank sections.
I just want to be sure the area is clear.
Eh.
Sabotage a Corpo power station. Jump a Corpo transport. Kidnap a Corpo suit.
Is this a plug for the word corpo, or do you have a point?
Know what? You're starting to remind me of me. 50 years back. Minus the charisma. An impressive cock. Maybe we can just get along.
Maybe we really are
Something
like
to that, I suppose. What happened to us
bestie.
must have had some effect.
You're more like me than you think. You'll see.
He sounds really
It
old
goes
right now.
both ways. Maybe you're becoming more like me.
Nah, no way.
Is he gonna be gone if we look away? Yep. Bye, Johnny.
All looks clear.
He said the
area looks
thing.
deserted.
He did. You were right.
Controls. The huge thing is the collection unit. And see the antennas? Each antenna collects microwave energy from satellites in orbit. That's then converted into electric power.
Power station serve the whole city?
Honestly, who the fuck knows?
Guess we're about to find out. Huh. Antennas run all the way down the interstate.
Mm-hmm. And they're linked, which is to your advantage. We just need to mess with the collection unit. A chain reaction will follow. Each one of the antennas will emit an EMP burst. The AV will be like a fly headed for a spider's web. We just have to fire off the pulse at the right moment.
Let's go get her.
Once we reach the station, I'll set up a bypass for the detonator. You just overload the systems.
Overload
Sounds
the
good.
system. Yes, ma'am. When do I start?
Can't say no.
Though, hoping that's not too complicated. Is it?
It shouldn't be. You just turn everything up as far as it'll go.
Crank it up to 11. Got it. So what now?
We wait. We should time our arrival to the AV flight plan.
Got it.
It is time for an operation.
Good. Time to roll.
Oh, Johnny's still here. He just hung out with us all night.
Done anything like this before?
Downing an AV? By myself? No. Why do you ask?
Because you
Power
did a good
station,
job.
EMP, systems.
Laura, I'm
networks.
curious what you think of Pan
Came
Am.
up with a really solid plan.
Thank you. How you approach things, that's the trick. Mine is the AAA.
Wait, what now?
Assessment, assembly, action. Whatever your task, you do three things. Start by assessing what you already have and what you'll face. The problem. Then you plan with those variables in mind. Take what you have, get what you need, assemble things.
I'm worried
you
about
want.
what she'll say.
Finally, you take action. Simple.
Got one word for you. T-shirts.
AAA. It's all you need to lead the good life. That and the occasional cold beer.
Method. AAA. That all you?
Not at all. I learned it from the Aldecaldos. Mitch and Scorpion. They were trained in something like it during the war. Then they made it their own.
She's abrasive.
It's come in handy, I can't deny. And it will again now.
What if, something goes ass up?
Well, then your ass had better improvise. Did you really think I'd just give you a foolproof secret to success?
Gotta say, almost had me believe in just that.
You're too
I
much
keep forgetting to
sometimes,
look out the
Pete.
window. You're down to be her
Okay,
pal.
we'll be there in a moment. One last time. We drive in,
But
fuck up the
Judy.
system, and get the hell out of there. Hold on tight. This could get a little bumpy. Get ready.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I'm ready. I'll deal with them.
Games love a good old tank section.
Get rid of those drums, Pete!
What do you think
I'm doing my best.
Do it better!
Good enough.
Provided we hurry.
Makoto is very nice and kind. She's a stalker and a rule follower. She's all of the above. I forget that she follows you around for a while.
Find the controls.
We got in here mighty
I'll connect the
fast.
detonator. Quick, V.
Okay, I hurry.
Oh, shit!
See? So many things you should not be doing in your condition.
Come on. Breathe.
She's so silly and goofy for
Shit.
stalking
We might have
me.
overdone it, Panam.
You'll survive.
Name one rule you like to follow. No arson.
See that?
I can agree with
All lit
that.
up and blinking like a Christmas
Girl, you
tree.
wanted 11. You got 11.
Fuck yeah. Let's get out of here before it lights us up too.
She happy. We make Panam happy. Panam would like arson. So I think you don't have that in common with her.
Before something happens to the chip.
Thanks for the tip. You know, I was just about to set up a picnic. Maybe lay out. Work my
mean
best
it.
hand.
Watch out. The next one might.
Oh gosh.
Johnny?
Eee.
Johnny.
Fucking hell.
Enjoying setting things on fire is a personality trait.
Okay. I'm fine. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. Yeah.
Johnny's having some PTSD.
Delta the fuck out.
You would have done the
Not
same
the
thing,
cleanest
dude.
job, perhaps, but it still went well.
What about the detonator? Is it working?
Yes, it's working. And I don't even see a drop in the signal strength. We just need to drive far away enough to keep the pulse from blasting us, too. The cliff there.
Laura does have
We'll
some
set
chaos gremlin on the
It should
inside.
give us a good view of the antennas. And then we wait.
Okay.
Here.
Always
take-
wanted to push the big red button on something like this. How do we know when?
Don't worry. I'll have eyes on it. You just wait for my signal. Then set off that pulse. They won't know what hit them. And by the way,
What?
we are about to knock a multi-million euro dollar Kang Tao asset clean out of the sky. How does that make you feel?
Blast
Sounds pretty good.
Exactly what the doc ordered.
And that's exactly what I like to hear.
Just noticed.
What?
Fire appreciator.
The hum of the city, people's voices, the smells.
Fire respecter.
It's all gone. Wind just intensifies it. Think I forgot quiet exists.
Mm-hmm. Though maybe not the smells. I mean, the coyotes. Rather hard to miss.
Thought that was just the air freshener in your Thornton.
Ha ha. Screw you. You'd do better to focus on the AV. Keep your eyes open.
You have made it seem like your defining personality trait is simping for Panam. Have a good sleep. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping in, even though I was not expecting it.
It's there. Coming from Pacifica. All right. Get ready. One more second. One more. Now.
Okay.
Boom.
Detonating.
There she is.
Also, we're still getting this
What's
static
going
noise, and I feel like we're maybe not supposed to be getting that anymore.
Bullseye.
Panam, the engines are still running. Fuck, they're getting away.
They're going nowhere.
We gotta go after it.
Give me a moment.
Panam, what are you doing?
She's going. Oh. She's using an explosive because she loves fire.
That's how you do
She's
it.
committing arson,
Losing altitude.
but more.
We got the bastard.
Let's go.
Okay.
No
I think
way
maybe
it
now
stays
will
in
be
the air
that.
after
No.
a blast like that.
They either land.
I don't think that it's a song in our heads. We can't save right now though, so we're just gonna have to sit through it for a minute.
Over. AV, unmarked. Losing out.
I wonder if it's like a setting we could turn off this kind of sound. because it's a little annoying, I'll say. Would we say detection sound, disable copyright? Oh, maybe I should disable copyrighted music. It seems like kind of a good thing to do if you're streaming. Let's call it a sound effect. Hey, it's gone now.
What the hell are they
Finishing
doing?
up at the generators. Follow them. On my way in a bit.
Break
Panam,
core.
Scorpion,
sort yourself out.
it's Panam. Don't go near that AV. I repeat, do not approach the AV.
On the way, or I'll start the party without you.
It's Kang Tao. Wait for me, or better get the hell out. They probably want to help the survivors, without knowing it's corporate. They can't hear me. The pulse is interfering.
Her family's getting involved.
I have 3 on radar.
Drones?
Yes, get ready. They're trying to slow us down. We won't let them. We have to reach Mission Scorpion.
But now you can't hear the shooting either. You know, we're having like a nice chill time where we're just listening to the music.
Panam, problem. Not shooting.
Shit! Probably jammed again. I'll fix it. Hold
Look,
on
there
tight.
she is in
Going
our
on
little
autopilot.
camera.
Seized up. Son of a
They're
bitch.
on our tail. Panam.
I know.
This is just like a Baby Driver. Laura, have you seen Baby Driver? I'm pretty sure you haven't.
Panam?
Oof. She's got a wound in her side. Ouchie.
I'm fine.
Exactly the same.
Okay. For the time being, at least.
Time being's all we need.
Once we can save, we'll reload, and then I bet that'll fix the audio. You know what it's about vaguely. V's real name is Baby. Yep. Okay, at least there's no more drones chasing us right now. The moon has been out looking at us. Every time I look away, she's
Saw it.
there.
Behind that hill.
Well, one less thing to worry about.
Panam, you okay?
Fucking ricochet.
Think you can manage?
Ouchie.
Sure. I'll live. Don't
Billy,
worry.
I'm really curious to see which
Hey,
romance
man,
option
where
you
are
like,
you?
and if you don't like any of them.
Scorpion?
Keep broadcasting over an open channel, just in case they missed you the first time. God, I swear. Something's not right. Did you hear those shots? V, something happened to them.
Let's check it
Okay,
out.
we're gonna find him, we're gonna find
I
him, it's
see
gonna
the
be
red,
okay.
but no Scorpion. Or
Not feeling
Mitch.
the spark with anyone yet. I think it will stay that way, but I'm curious like who you're gonna feel is the best
expired.
option.
Fuck it.
She's healing
V,
herself
connect
up.
to the drone. We'll scan the area. We have to get our bearings.
Okay.
Let's
Sure.
roll.
I
You
want to ask
connected to visual?
questions.
Mm-hmm. V,
I wonder if it'll be fixed now if we turn it back on.
if they can
Oh,
feel-
it's still there! God, it's so bad! Can I save now? No. Well, we will just keep the sound effects down, and that's okay.
If they got Mitch and Scorpion, I can't. I
I
don't.
know. Connected.
Your parents are gonna be okay. We're gonna save them. Okay, we're this drone now. I don't think we can move, but we can zoom in and out. Oh, and we can scan.
Oh no, no.
It's them, they're here. Scan the King Tao operatives, optional. Scan the combat drones,
sorry.
optional. Scan the area for Mitch.
Clan?
So we saw that the AV is there and it's crashed.
Aldecaldos. Yes. They're dead. All of them.
She sees maybe some of her people dead. She's concerned, rightfully so. You seeing anything else yet?
V, if they.
Don't worry. We don't know for sure.
It's true, we do.
He's alive!
Oh.
They have them!
There. Okay, he's alive. There's some joy to be had. There's Mitch. Okay.
They've
Try
set
to
up the
scan the other
launcher.
stuff, but
They'll tear us to shreds if we get too close.
Can we take it down
Okay.
somehow?
Maybe. But we have to get there first.
Got 5 Kangs on patrol.
Okay, now we can scan the enemy as we prepare to go in and get Mitch. We gotta save Panam's dad! Oh, there's a combat drone.
Combat drones. Defense systems active.
We've seen them.
They secured the air. If not for those damned glitches, I could have warned them. This is all my doing. Why in the hell were they following the AV? The fools!
We'll find them.
Listen, we saw Mitch.
God, impress the in-laws,
Probably got
honestly.
Scorpion too. We'll find them. Help them out.
If they're still alive.
They're alive. Everything's gonna be okay.
Bro, can you believe my cousin just popped in from
It will
Discord?
blow us to bits if we approach.
I'm still surprised. Stay in the car, you're
Okay,
hurt.
here's the plan. You stay
That
in
was
the
crazy
car.
bananas.
No, not so fast. I will go with you. Those are my people.
Panam, hate to break it to you, but you're hurt. Wait in the car. I'll try and take out the launcher.
Fine. But I have Mitch's rifle. I will try to cover you from here.
Okay.
Good idea. Let's move.
I was feeling shy at first, but then it was okay. It's so quiet. Oh, can I save now? There we go. We haven't saved tonight anyway. We should do that. We should do that. I will make sure it's still be sounded that way. Oh no, it's better now. Maybe we just needed to get out of Panam's car. Okay, so... Okay, we're going into some conflict, but I think I'm gonna take a break first and eat a little snack. There's a quiche that's calling my name from my fridge, and I need to eat it. So I will BRB. Hello. Boom, boom, bam, bam. I ate my quiche. I did burn my mouth a little, but it was really good. And I don't have regrets. I maybe regret burning my mouth like a tiny bit though. Okay, and now we're immediately jumping into conflict. Love that for me. Am I crouched? I'm crouched. Okay, but we got our trusty weapon. And we are here to take care of some business. Oh, there's a drone right here. Overheat. Hair serving, mouth burnt. Well, I'm glad you think that the hair is serving. Man, I hate that they can trace me. Yeah, I just want to get into a firefight. Like, why even pretend? You know what? Why even pretend that I don't? Come at me, bro. Oh! I don't like how that person sounded, though. I'll tell you. I need... Okay, they're mad at me. They're mad at me. I could have gone about this better. I'll take this gun and I'll take this ammo. Hey, oh my god, who are you? Oh, our girl took them out. So that's nice. Okay, there's some guys over there. I'll shoot them. Great. You, what are you? You robot? You Terminator? Sorry for the robot hate in the chat. I didn't mean to disrespect that fella. Okay. I know. It was like really not cool of me. I love Call of Duty. Ow! I guess I can walk in the circle. I keep feeling like I can't. They're hitting me with something, and it's hurting. They did it again. I think there are maybe like some big old turrets up there. I gotta get them out of the picture. I'm gonna do a little run. Y'all, are you shooting me? Ow! Okay. Sorry, I caught me off guard. Okay. Is that y'all? Check out the turret. Where is the turret? Aye. This. Deactivate. Okay. Done and done.
That's clear.
I'm coming for you.
Come on, girlie. Okay, that actually wasn't that many guys. I was feeling really threatened and daunted, but it was fine. I think we just found a new hat, too, so. Oh, here she comes. She drove up in her car. Oh. Please lead. Jackie's guns are now my prized possession in this game. Oh. Okay. You want me to open the door? Is this? Okay.
Now. Step back! Back! Toss your weapons, or I'll shoot! I repeat, drop your weapons,
You don't see the shit you're in? You shoot him, and a millisecond later, you'll eat lead too.
I let him go, I'll still eat lead! Shoot him!
Listen, this
Just
isn't
about helmet.
about you. Let him go, and tell me where your passenger is.
Do you think it's okay if I shoot him? I'll try it. Yeah, it was fine. A little dicey, but it was fine. Sorry, Mitch.
Are you alright?
Just some scratches.
Okay, he doesn't mind.
Fucking morons!
Did you get hit?
Where's Scorpion?
I'll patch you
It's
up.
nothing. Let's go.
We couldn't retreat, Panam. They regrouped so fast. Started shooting rockets and shit. I lost everyone.
Everyone? Scorpion, is he here? Mitch? Mitch? He's safe, right?
Panam, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time.
One of her dads died!
No! Are you sure? No, he...
Panam.
Scorpion, the rest. I'm sorry we didn't get here sooner.
They were good people. Great people. They didn't have to die here.
I should have stopped him.
I tried. He wouldn't have listened to you either. Never was much of a listener.
Stubborn bastard.
I'm
All because
guessing
of a
since
big
you were out
accident.
here, you were out here for the AV. The question is why?
You alright?
Okay.
Before we talk
Need
about this?
Thanks for saving my ass, V.
Sorry about your people, but I need to keep moving.
Why rush at the
Why'd
AV
that
like
straight
that?
for
Yeah,
the
why'd you
AV?
do that?
Didn't notice the markings?
We saw it was damaged. We know this land. We knew where it would fall. We had no idea it was Kangtao. I figured they might need help. In the worst case, there'd be good salvage to be had. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Couldn't have been. I'm
I
just
need
here
the
for
guy
this
who's
guy.
riding this AV. You know anything? See anything?
Took them with them. In our cars.
You took him.
West. Small unit. Your passenger's entourage.
Must be looking for a way to call base.
So you're the ones who hit him with that EMP?
Oh no,
Yeah,
some
we
other
tried to
people took
warn
him,
you,
I
but-
guess.
Couldn't connect.
If they took your cars, we might be able to follow their tracks.
I'll go after him. Stay with Mitch. I'll be fine.
I am going with you. I promised I
Okay.
would help.
I wanted to be nice and be like, you don't have to come.
Those bastards killed Scorpion.
One of your dads just died. It's fine, but I
Don't
would like
argue
her
with
help.
V. No point.
Okay, bitch.
Go. I'll call my people. We'll take care of things here.
Panam, I'm
We'll
so
leave my ride here just in
sorry.
case. Just watch the gun. It likes to jam. We'll go by bike.
Sounds solid. Kangtao lost contact with their AV. Probably looking for it. Better hurry. But Panam,
What?
you're coming back for her, right?
I promise. Let's get going before they send a rescue party.
I'll help you settle the score.
Scorpion
Yeah,
arrest.
I'm all about revenge.
Look, I know how you feel. I mean it.
Revenge is
I'll help you
allowed
settle
here.
your score with Kang Tao.
I will destroy them, V. Every last one.
We can
We're
do
in
it
this
together.
To the bitter end.
You know what, V? You're all right. You helped me with Nash. You helped me with Mitch. To my mind, I owe you a favor. Your Hellman. I will find him.
Ah, so that's what this is? Just paying your debts?
No. Nomads always help their own.
Oh my god, we're one
Oh,
of
so
our
I'm
own
one
now.
of yours now. Sounds good.
It makes
Let's
me.
ride.
I have to twirl my
Hope they didn't
hair
go far.
and
We'll
blush.
The tire tracks start there. We'll follow them.
Kicking my feet, twirling my hair. Okay. We've got some fuel puddles. Some conveniently placed bikes just for us.
Our
Some
guys were
tire
here.
tracks.
Let's follow. Find them.
Okay, time to get on.
Scorpion said I would hate Night City.
I knew you that well.
Probably better than I know myself. He said when I had enough of the city, we would stock up on canned kibble, fill a couple of thermoses with coffee and whiskey, and grow. He said we would get away from it all.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Why is everything
That was pretty sad.
Yeah, no. Look, you're alive. We got a few things to take care of, too.
I wish we could like take a second to talk to her a little bit more about it.
All I see is cracked concrete and rust. But they thought they would call their friends. They were in for one hell of a surprise. Careful, Lee.
You know we gotta play the jazz. That's what we listen to here. Jonks is classy. Oh. We're going in for some conflict, though.
Watch out! There's a sniper behind the van!
Ay. That's fine. I'll hop off. That's fine.
Wipe them out, V! They will run.
Can do. Can do, Panam. Oh, she came right on over here, too. Working it together.
The rest must have taken Hellman with them.
If they manage to regroup and call for help,
Wow, we did that
we're
fast.
out of luck.
Better hurry, then.
Imagine that being your gun of choice. Of all things. Oh, and why is she sidestepping? Okay. Oh, Hellman. Listen, we just want to talk. Get on the motorcycle, optional. I can just run there? Is it not that far? I don't really want to get on the bike.
Left a few peeps behind at the airstrip. Rest
I
went with
feel like
Hellman.
actually maybe we
I would
do
have
need
done
the
the
bike.
same. They're looking
Looks
to
like a
call their
little bit
people.
further.
The last they want is to ride through the desert without backup. I hope Mitch contacted the Alder Caldos. All that damn interference.
They're coming for him. Don't worry.
Alright, darling, let's get on our backs again. Oh, I think I
What?
put mine like way
Better
over
check
here.
where
Where did I
Kang Tao
put it?
took him. Fast.
Step out
There
of
it
one
is.
pile of shit, only to trip into another bigger one.
Panam.
Pull in everyone else after me.
She's being emo.
You hear me, Pete? I fuck up again. You better give me a good kick in the ass.
But you didn't fuck any.
Promise me.
All right, I promise.
We will not be kicking her in the tuchus. That would just be wrong. So in my previous playthrough, I like tuchus. I think tuchus does not have an I there. I think maybe it has like a U or an A. You spelt it all wrong, pretty much, is what I'm saying. Just getting down to some jazz on my ride through the desert. to go kidnap a man. It's casual. That's definitely how you spell it. You're correct there. Okay, I'm really glad we went back for the motorcycle now, because imagine if we had run all this way. That ain't it. But anyways, I romanced a different romance option as well. River Ward. I like did his whole quest and we did the do, if you know what I mean. But I think like after you do that, you can be like, are we dating? And to him I said no. I was like, we're just friends though. But to Judy I said, we're dating.
Definitely set up shop here.
So we could do that with Panam. We could go all the way. And
see that? The pumps look pretty good.
still date
Not what we
Carrie.
find if the place were closed. The bastards might have managed to call for transport.
No soon enough.
Ruh-roh. Time for conflict. And our little V isn't feeling so good. Our dearest darling. Yeah, let's turn off that drone. We don't want that. We don't need that here. We don't need that one here either. Maybe I'll make it distract the enemies. They've taken over a gas station. This area is called Biotechnica Flats. Hey,
cars.
you don't
No
see
man.
anything. Oh, freaking drone. For heat.
I recognize them.
Oh, this turret sees me. It's fine, it's fine. We knew this was coming. It's okay. Oh, there's a sniper behind me. Surprised Panam hasn't called that out. She always loves to tell me when there's a sniper. I am hit. I don't have to tell everybody. We'll go up where the sniper is. We'll get him. We'll get him. Nice.
Firing at close range.
I'd like to hack this. Ooh. Is that another sniper? Hey, whoa. Oh my, hey, you came right up to my place. This is my spot. You as well.
Going for it.
Oh my, everybody's coming up here. Yeesh. Okay, I guess I'm just farming now. Sheesh Louise. Can I have some space? Some breathing room? That's fine. We've gotten rid of a bunch of them now. We got this. Who's behind? Hello. Anybody else? Still looking for help. Okay. Oh, this is a turret right here. We're gonna hack it. It wants me dead. Which I guess makes sense for a turret. I'll just turn it off for now, maybe. We're getting into the gas station. Nice. Get that out.
I'm in.
Helmet. It has to be.
The whispering. Oh! Oh! Okay. I'm enjoying hanging out with Panam today. I think it was last time in the past when I didn't do her killing her ex Nash thing with her. I was like, this is really taking away from our job. Like, I don't want to get in trouble with Rogue. She's cool. She's friends with Johnny. I gotta listen to her. She's not gonna go off on some tangent with you, especially since she's kind of erratic. But I do think it has helped me feel closer to her because we've done that with her. Now we have a shared experience. Bonding. Mr. Hellman, are you in here? He's around. There we go.
Who sent you?
Hey, easy. We gotta talk.
Who are you working for?
Were they
You're
kissing?
Nobu Arasaka. Do you wish to take me back?
Pathetic rat's got nowhere left to scurry off to. He's out of life.
Where is he? Where is he?
Shut him up already.
Don't like him much, do you?
Not a fan, I take it.
You haven't found a fan in him either. Motherfucker doesn't know who to be scared of more, you or Arasaka.
Nothing scary about me, Mr. Hellman. Oh, but I do have to punch you, I think. Sorry about that. Punch.
Don't take this personally.
Seem to
What about
recall
this
you were
guy? We're just
tell
gonna leave him?
Takamura when you got Hellman.
Yeah, just a sec. I'll call him.
Alright, we're making a phone call. He's just doing squats. It's awkward. Oh, I guess I have to really call Takamura. I have to make that decision, huh? Okay. Has he texted? I'll call.
Just remember, you have Hellman, and that's one hell of a card. Try to win something.
Takamura saved my life, remember?
Because it was in his fucking interest to do so. Still
answer my
just
call.
Biz. He's no friend of yours.
He's actually my
Takamura,
boyfriend,
good
Johnny.
news. Got Hellman.
Not like you would understand.
What did he say?
Alive, alive. Not too talkative now. Taking him to the Sunset Motel.
I will come to you. Keep him there until I arrive.
You got it. See ya.
I'm not trying to win anything from him. He's our boyfriend, Johnny. Anyways, I'll be taking this man now, sir. Mr.
Better take him
Squats.
somewhere you
Hope
can
you don't
talk in
mind.
peace.
True.
Casually exiting the establishment.
Looks like your new
Here's our
chambers
girl.
are here.
Is that him?
Sure is.
Take him outside. Toss him on the bike.
So the guy, Mitch and Panam came out to rescue him?
That is the word. The AV that came
Stay
down
right
and
there.
the Scorpion. It's all related.
The cavalry has arrived.
no idea
Mitch
we
gathered
landed
together
a
a few old
contract.
helmets.
So
The road was
Oh,
clear.
yeah.
I don't think we were spotted.
too?
We would
To
still
me,
do
all
better
these
not to
things
hang
seem
around
straight
too
out of
long.
step.
What do you plan to do with him?
That's exactly how I said punch. I said punch! Also, I'm loving the bisexual hand heart.
What's gotten into
It's
you?
a long story.
Long story.
Everybody's so
Not sure
rude
I
when
even know where
I
to
take my
start.
time
Tell
to
me next time,
answer.
then.
Let me live.
Saul.
Everything's done here. All clear.
I heard Mitch is alive thanks to you.
Thanks to V and Pan Am. They both saved my ass.
I just hope he was worth it.
That's all
Junk
I
said.
tried to raise Scorpion. Maybe I could help out somehow.
I also feel
think you've
so
helped
seen.
enough.
I tried to stop him. Sure. Just turn around now. Let it all be damned.
This is
You're
Saul.
good at that, aren't
Remember, Caleb said, all my homies hate Saul. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
your
the
help.
support.
You helped us, we help you. Have a safe
Shouldn't have
return.
said that to him. All my homies hate him. He's also kind of like Panam's dad, but he's like her toxic,
Damn it
strict
all.
dad. Jonks is the bi representation we've been waiting for. You mean this man? Our bisexual icon? This is what we've been waiting for?
Why does he kind of remind me of a Lego?
Oh my god, he kind of does look like a Lego. I could see this man as a Lego. Oh god, and this is what we were wearing underneath that.
Oh god!
Now this is the bisexual representation we've been waiting for. We've got, I know we're in conversation right now. Oh god, is this a Minecraft helmet? Jesus. I think we ideally need to wear no hat right now so we can see our sick hair. If we're like trying to stick to a color palette here to look really bi, like we need more purple is the trouble. But I think that this is working.
The thing that gets me about the jumpsuit is the yellow near the crotch area looks like you're wearing a diaper.
Oh, this? Oh, this diaper? It kind of does. I feel like they tried to make it better by like bringing it, like not making it end at the crotch.
It's a
But
saggy diaper.
it's yeah, I think it doesn't help. Okay, we're gonna take this off. And we're gonna wear this. Our bi icon look. Also I can level up, so I'm gonna do that. We should be more intelligent. Ooh, what does this do? Embedded exploit. Plus 10% RAM recovery. Okay. Plus 10% targeting. Okay. Hack Q. Ooh. I would love to queue my hacks. I'll be doing that. Don't worry about Saul, I guess I'll say.
Saul. He'll get over it.
I don't give a damn.
He's a crummy
He
dad.
gives a damn about you, Panam. As soon as he heard what had happened, he ordered us to follow you. He was worried something would happen
Saul?
to you.
That was his?
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family, and Saul will do anything for family.
The thing is, am I even part of the family anymore?
You know you are. Come back to us.
Family drama.
I understand.
It's kind of awkward that we're here.
Sorry you had to witness that. Things just get complicated. Dramatic sometimes. But I will manage. And you look out for yourself, all right?
What do you do
So,
now? I
what
guess
now?
we're done with this quest.
Back to Night City?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I have to sit and think. About everything.
It's been a lot. Maybe you should talk to Saul.
Saul, Mitch, they really treat you like family. Maybe you should give them a chance.
It is not that simple.
Like any family.
They're coming. You have about a minute to get out of there.
Let's move!
I'm
Who's
also headed
coming?
out.
Hellman's
Take
people?
care of Scorpion's bike. It's yours.
Oh. Well, thanks. Now we have 2 bikes. We have Scorpions and Jackie's. Love that for us. So now we're kidnapping Hellman, who is somebody who helped create the technology of the chip in our brain. Or he just like knows a lot about it because he used to work at the company. It's his business. So he might know how we can get it out of our heads, which would be really helpful.
Hey.
And Takamura, because they used to work at the same company, they kind of have some beef.
Where
They
am
need to
I?
have a discussion.
What is this place?
Motel in the middle of nowhere.
Motel, middle of nowhere.
Any specific middle?
Doesn't matter. You're not leaving here by yourself anyway.
I like his little glasses.
Why
They don't.
are we
They don't have sides. They're just in the middle. I want to talk about the biochip.
I want to talk about your little invention. Biochip you made for our
It is his little invention.
But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arisaka didn't send you?
No.
It's none of
This
our
means you
beeswax.
must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Got a problem.
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
We'll tell him it's Johnny.
Got Silverhand's construct in my head. It's literally driving me crazy, and I know it's only gonna get worse. That is, unless I remove it.
He says,
That-
what?
None of that's on the billboards I saw. Not even in the fine print.
Silverhand. Construct? That's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
I took it.
Klept it off Yorinobu Arisaka. Job for a client. But the client left me out to
And
dry.
you decided the best place for it was in your own.
Well, really, it was
goddamn
Jackie's
head.
decision, and then we just
wasn't a
like
bad
took it
idea.
for him.
Construct rebooted me when my own goddamn head took a bullet.
I always knew Yorinobu's plan would fail. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. Arisaka's prized tech really is in the very streets of the city.
So, like, can you take it
I
out?
have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
I know you can't
I
just
know you
pull
can't
it
just yank it
out, but like,
My Ripper
You
said
showed that to some fucking street doctor? Who else knows?
I needed help. Or did you think the first thing that came to mind was down in a Kang Tao AV? How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more...
Where?
aggressive?
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved engrams.
And it was rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
What was it gonna do?
Exactly
Like, how's it
is this new
supposed to
version
work?
supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent during implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
We're a little science project.
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like this?
Nobody. This model was meant to remain in-house. The prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal
I always think
commission.
it's really fancy when
He
people say
oversaw the entire
in-house.
project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
Like, people
And
say
if
it all
not
the
for
time at
you,
work, but I still think it sounds really
project would
fancy.
not have been a success.
We're doing that
This
in-house.
is a true breakthrough.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
Well, well.
I would have to see it first.
He can take a look at us. Well, what do we have to lose? He's curious. I'm glad Johnny's here.
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Bestie's here.
Fuck.
So what is it? Hehe.
What? What is it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip. The only thing I could do
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
You said the project was in the trial
Wait, you said the project was in the trial phase. You don't actually know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct
Yikes.
devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against it.
So no matter what, sooner or later the engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand, that seems to be exactly his style.
Don't talk trash
See, my
about Johnny.
reputation's grown into Arasaka legend.
I'm sure he's happy about that. What's happening?
What exactly is
Can I
going
get the
on in my
deets?
head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand, simultaneously.
I see him, I talk to him.
I can see him and talk to him.
You're not talking, but yes, I understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give it a rest.
He can't make me do anything.
When it comes to my decisions, Johnny really is just a voice in my head. Maybe he has a different opinion, but he can't make me do anything.
Agreed 100%. You are one fucking stubborn.
It's not as if one of you wins the debate. The scale simply shifts, slowly but surely.
I don't want to hear
You know
more
what?
deets about that.
That's
I'm
enough.
frustrated.
You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? 'Cause I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Ah, finally.
I will try to help you.
This man loves
If you
violence.
come with me to Kangtao.
I'll try, just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese, at my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
He just cares about the
Fuck me
data.
sideways. What I have.
Get
brain
Kangtao.
gone.
Got any other ideas?
Now
If you
that's a
think there's
gonk.
anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kangtao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
Gonk moment. Now that's a barnacle. Boyfriend's here.
He's got a few questions of his own for you.
Oh my god.
Play nice. He might even save your ass. I'm almost done.
You look really old in this lighting. So awkward. You just walked in.
Better than nothing. Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
Okay, so he's giving us the blueprints to this thing in our head. Which maybe we could take to somebody else since he can't help us. What'll you do with him, Goro?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you serious?
You know me. I can be impulsive.
He's all
Oh,
yours.
okay. Oh, Johnny just
I'll give you two some
blinked
space.
out.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest. V, I will remember this.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My throat is positively parched.
I'll see y'all later.
V did not give you even a glass of water.
Oh.
See that? Fuck me. Just look at that.
You will see the difference. I will give you back.
Sons of bitches.
We're both mad. Why are we talking about
Whatever you
this?
gotta say it. Got something eating at your code, that's clear.
Been trying to learn how you're wired this whole time. To know who I'm dealing with. Thought you were just unlucky at first, but I kept watching and finally
conflict.
realized what your problem is. Always been a corpo cog, a replaceable part. Once Sokka booted you out, stripped you of perks, best you could hope for was to be a scav exterminator.
Seem to know a lot about my
I know
past.
a lot about my past.
Well,
Love to get a glimpse of our
seen
pink
flashes
boots.
of your past, just like you've seen flashes of mine.
Scared I'll lose myself. Yeah, I'll say
Honestly,
that.
I'm scared of the day I'll start seeing your memories as my own.
It's a little harsh.
If it's a two-way street, I'll somehow have to live with the fact that I let Deshaun best me, fuck me over.
How's life in my
I
body?
found life under my skin.
Well, most things are either too big or too small. Not to mention the clusterfuck that are your hormones. And the lag between sight and touch. Infuriating. When you take a bite of pizza, it takes ages before I know you fucking burn the roof of your mouth. Plus, used to be 5 minutes wouldn't pass before I had a fresh cig in my hand. Now I'm itching for nicotine.
We're helping you kick your
Getting used to
addiction,
it, I
John.
guess. But it's no fucking picnic.
Wish you could kiss. I really would romance him if I could.
Listen, will I notice a change, or is it one of those things where I'll wonder why I ever feared it?
Worst thing you can do to a human. Rip their identity out of them. That's all I know.
What do you want from
You
me,
just tell me
really?
what you want. What you really want.
Help
Tell me
me
what you
settle
want,
my
what you-
score against Arasaka. That's it.
If you press and hold H, you can kiss Johnny. I wish that was true. Got a clear goal, like I do.
Your goal's to bury Arasaka, demolish it. Mine's to stay above ground. Seem pretty clearly defined, both.
Actually aligned pretty nicely, too. You need Mikoshi to save your life? That done, I can burn it to the ground.
There it is. The Crusade. Get to Mikoshi, smash the system.
Okay. I'll tell you why I want to destroy Arasaka, but I'll only tell you once. Want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
All right.
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and emptied pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
Might be right. Can't really argue with you there.
V, I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand?
Oh,
do
which
whatever
real
it
close.
takes to stop them, defeat them, gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take
Okay, oh,
it.
a little far. Johnny absolutely said we live in a society. That's his whole thing.
You still don't see it, but you will one day.
Johnny.
He's real tired of this society thing. He's like, capitalism? Please, God, get me out. He takes it a little far. Takes it a little far. But we do love him anyway. And we can level up again. This time we'll do technical ability. Anything new I can take here? Sure, we'll take this health-related one. And then, so that was all just like one big, long quest. Oh, he's so quirky and original for hating society and being anti-capitalist. Okay, so to summarize what we just did, we got a job from Rogue. To go back further, we needed to find Hellman because Hellman created the chip in our heads for Arasaka at a place called Mikoshi, which is their like special lab, let's say. We found a lady named Rogue who used to be friends with Johnny, and we said, hey, Rogue, you know where we could find this Hellman guy? And she was like, oh yeah, I know, I'll help you if you give me 15K. And so we gave her 15K. And then she was like, okay, I know somebody who can work with you on this, and her name is Panam. So we met up with Panam, and then Panam didn't have a car, and she was like, I need my car back, and then I'll help you do that job finding Hellman. So we helped her find her car, and we killed her ex because we just wanted to be friends. And then we went and stayed a night at the motel. Nothing happened. But we, the next day, went and kidnapped Hellman, but it was really messy, and we did it using some big technology machines that Panam wanted to use. And because it was complicated and messy and in the desert kind of near her house, it ended up killing one of her close friends, her dad's Scorpion. And so she was pretty sad, but she still helped us finish kidnapping Hellman. We brought Hellman to interrogate. He didn't have a lot of answers for us. He just said that here's the blueprint for your chip, but I can't help you. It's happening to you no matter what. Just accept it. And we said, ugh, and said, okay, Takamura, why don't you have your way with Hellman, since you guys both used to work at Arasaka? And then we stormed out and had a conversation with Johnny about society and how much he gosh darn hates it. And that's what we've done so far this evening. I think we have time to do another little quest. Nothing too crazy, a little quest. But let's see what there is. We've got a whole bunch of just stuff. Let's see, we gotta pay Victor back. We don't have enough to do that. I don't care about that or that. We could talk to Misty more about our tarot cards we've been seeing that don't exist. This is something about our neighbor. I do like that one. That's kind of sad. We're not going to do the Brigitte one yet. We could go see Takamura. Our crazed Ronin shows no signs of slowing his roll. We barely get intel from Wakako about the parade, and Takamura's already hatching some harebrained scheme in Japantown. Wants to meet at the market? Fine, let's parley. You already know where I stand. Don't let him strong-arm you into anything. Who knows how many loose screws are bouncing around in that skull of his at this point. Oh, that's so rude. You can tell Johnny wrote this. So we could go talk to him about the parade that we need to go sort of ambush to have a conversation with Hanako. But I think let's go do this thing where we talk to our neighbor. We have this neighbor whose name is Barry. Oh, we should also go get that tarot card really fast. I think it was somewhere around our building. Maybe around the back of this building. Yeah, we saw the cops interrogating one of our neighbors and we don't know why. So, we could go find out. That is a quest I've done before, and I would say it's a good one. So, I feel like we might as well do it. This is some kind of sad music, some kind of sad jazz. Okay, it looks like the tarot card is up on the roof. I was wondering if it was going to be down here. Or it could be down here, kind of at the back. Yeah, there we go. What's this? The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, it's creepy. So that quest is real far from us. But I think a drive sounds kind of cozy right now. So why don't we drive? I'll call a car. The real car. Do this the right way. Now our car's over there. Is that our car? I think there's a car we could buy over here. Maybe I'm curious about it. I don't know. We'll look at it.
You see Tanner lately?
No. Why, you her
Auto
friend now or
fixer.
something?
We
Buy
chat
today.
on occasion.
Well then, you
Ah.
really are special.
I don't know who we're talking to. Oh, and we're getting a call.
Hey, Judy.
From Judy.
How you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
Gotta give yourself time to grieve, Judy. Experience all its stages. Feel them.
That's kind of obnoxious
Let them
that we
play
said
out.
that.
Shock, anger,
V,
depression.
what do you know about grief?
I'd say I'm on anger. Gonna stay here for a while too. I can work with anger.
Judy's the favorite so far?
So what did
I
you
like
come
that.
up with?
Glad to hear it.
The
Billy.
monks died. Lizzie's bar used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. Belongs to us now. Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
Sure you thought this through? Oh, we also got a text from Panam, who says, hey, been thinking about a lot of things. About the stuff with Saul, about Mitch and Scorpion, about the family I had, lost, left, adopting. Didn't know it'd be this complicated. I don't get what's happening to me. I'm in this city, free to do whatever I want with my life, but am I really free? If I left my old life just because things started to get a little inconvenient, that would mean I'm always just gonna be running. Does that make sense? We can either say, okay, or maybe Mitch was right. We should go back, settle everything once and for all. I'll say that. Just saying okay doesn't feel like enough. And even if, what about Saul? I can't change him. And I can't change what I think about him. So don't go lecturing me on compromises, please. I didn't mean to, but trust me. You can live with someone you don't always get along with. Sounds corny, but it's true. You'll see. I guess I agree a little bit. And okay to all of that would be evil, I agree. Very disrespectful. Okay, now back to our conversation with Judy.
Sure you've thought this through, Judy. Carefully.
Haven't thought it through at all.
She's thinking she wants
All
to
I know
take
is the
over
monks didn't turn
clouds.
things around by sitting on their tanned and toned asses doing nothing.
got the Mox to agree to take over Clouds.
No, I'm trying to get you. Know someone at Clouds will take our side. Will you help?
Yeah.
Fine. Got me on
I'm
board.
gonna miss my exit to Westbrook.
Yes.
Okay, so, what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
Who's Maiko?
Maeda. Who is she exactly?
Girl who unofficially runs Clouds. Good at it too.
What's she do officially?
She's a doll, so she's a nobody.
Sure she's gonna want to help
Sure
us?
Maiko's gonna want to join forces.
If I was sure, I'd be on the hollow to her and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let me rephrase. Is there any chance she'll slap us around and shove us out her mega tower window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that.
You know Maiko
How
well?
well do you know this Maiko?
Too well.
When are
What
we
do I
doing
mean?
this?
Early morning, Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
How early?
Before 8, I'll be by the entrance. No, scratch that. The balcony above Clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
On the balcony. Got it.
So Clouds, to remind everyone, is the business, the dollhouse where Evelyn worked. And as we saw, the owner of Clouds kind of sucked, treated Evelyn badly, and sold her off. So Judy's thinking she kind of wants to take over excuse me. She kind of wants to take over Clouds, make it a better place for all the dolls who work there. You know, in Evelyn's name. And she wants our help. Because her agency, the Mox, she feels like they probably wouldn't help. It's hard to get them to do anything, even though they're like sort of a righteous group. So of course we're gonna do it. We love Judy. We're here to help her. Though I do wish she would take a little more time to grieve. Feels like a little fast to be getting in on an operation. Can hardly hear. Oh, I was gonna say, I can't hear our jazz. There we go. Royal Blue Radio. Another night in Night City. Cruising in my vehicle. Thinking about all the crime. Thinking about society. Things could go wrong for you any day, any night in this town. Everybody wants to make it big. And I'm just V. Taking it one step at a time. Okay, we're at our apartment building. Thank you. I just want to sound like this is a mystery novel. It's an old film from the 50s. Okay. We got a couple messages. Ah. I feel like this is an old text from Panam. Dakota Smith. Just says, drop by if we want to talk.
70% real blood-dripping meat. Slaughterhouse. Satisfy your instinct.
70% meat. Wow.
Tired, bored, powerless. Not anymore. Experience all of Crow Method 16 new flavors and mix it up.
Ads on ads. Even in our elevators. Nowhere to just chill anymore. Gunman. Okay. Let's go try and talk to our neighbor.
Electronic murderer.
I am pretty excited to try living in a different apartment, but I know you can only get the cat if you stay in this apartment.
Hey, Barry.
Or at least
everything
I
all
think.
right in there?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Try again later.
Okay, we tried to talk to Barry and it didn't work, so that was a whole big quest, huh? We can go back in our apartment for a minute. I think we live above him. V's door doesn't have like anything very descript on it. Oh, so it's always kind of hard for me to tell where he lives. But is it here? Yeah. We should have like a big plaque on it, so I could be like, yes, this is V's house. Nothing very new has come up. Try talking to Barry in a few hours is our new quest. We're looking really good. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, like, we're already nice and dressed, so we kind of don't need to do anything in our house. Though it is a nice place to spend time. We could sleep. Hey, maybe we sleep, and then we try and talk to Barry in a few hours. That's a good idea. Let's take a rest. You know, V's had a tough time. I feel like V would probably sleep in a little bit. This has all been a lot. So we deserve some sleep. V's also started having some glitches in his brain. Unpleasant. Let's check the view. Another day in Night City. Okay, let's go try and check on our neighbor again. Oh, and here's another one of the graffiti. The Fool. Oh, Elizabeth Perales.
Hello, we haven't met. I'm Elizabeth.
I like her quest
My
line.
husband and I, we need a somewhat delicate matter handled. We think you could help.
Who's your husband?
Mind my asking who your husband is? Actually, who are you?
I'd rather not discuss details over the phone. Please, meet with us. We'll explain everything. As I said, it's a rather delicate matter.
What's this about?
What's so delicate about the matter?
I'd rather discuss that in person, if you don't mind.
Very cryptic.
Can we meet?
Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
All right. So that quest, I believe, is how we meet one of the two remaining romanceable characters that we haven't met yet.
Barry, am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V, your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
At least we were honest.
You don't forget a conk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
I remember. What do you want?
Maybe we're in love with Barry. I just want to talk.
I want to talk, that's all. I know it's what you need right now, even if you don't want to admit it. I can't turn back time for you, but I can sit next to you and listen. Remind you that you're not in this alone.
Now, hold on a sec. We barely know each other, and you just rock up here talking to me about my problems. Where'd you get the idea something with me was up? You watching me? Someone send you?
I'm just worried about you.
You should get
I'm not
out
gonna
there.
answer. I'm not gonna out
Go
his
for a drink
friends.
with your pals. Life goes on, Barry. I won't wait for you to catch up. Wallowing in loneliness and self-loathing isn't gonna solve anything.
Maybe I don't want to solve anything. That cross your mind?
Are you gonna leave?
Well, all right then. Come on in. Not like
Look at his little sandals. Kind of silly.
Hey, you never know.
He's got a lady poster above his bed. Typical. Ooh, got a lot of takeout. A hot dog? Billy, would you like it? He was saving that one just for you. A lot of packing materials. I could just use his computer. Hey, would you mind?
All right.
Hasn't been answering messages. Specifically from this Nadia. And Juan here. Choom. I also forget that choom is a word that they use a lot. Hey, choom. It's like bro. Okay, what's it? Sorry for reading your emails. It'll be your 11th hot dog.
What do you mean, 2? Wait. What's about Andrew? He, told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
I'm guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles. I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
What about your friends on the force?
You didn't have anyone to
Seems
unload
like
on
they care
at
about
work?
you.
How about Petrova and Mendez?
Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes.
Well, you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
How'd Andrew die?
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Doesn't matter. Normally. From old age. It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and the niche will have to do.
So Andrew was like a grandpa to you?
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know, he was the last living record of those times.
Everyone's got their limits.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
Pish posh.
If he felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so.
We lost a friend recently, too. I wish we could talk to him about that.
I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing. Take care.
It was nice talking to you, Barry. Oh, okay. Talk to the cops. His friends. Barry, he's just having a hard time. I think it's sweet that we can do something like check in on our neighbor. Okay, I think the cops are like just downstairs. I don't think they're like way downstairs. Just maybe they are though. We'll go back to the entrance. I feel like they might still be up here, but if we have to come back up, it is what it is, man. I so right.
For the third consecutive
We'll do
year, Militech has been touted as Night City's best corporation to work
Excuse me,
for.
I'll touch my mouse.
This prestigious award can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacation days a year, unlimited access to stimulant pharmaceuticals, and implant acquisition assistance. Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package.
Y'all down here? Oh,
So,
1.7k miles. Find Andrew's niche before talking to the cops. I guess we could go do that, sure.
we get to talk about yesterday.
Our car's right here waiting for us. Oof. I've dented her a little bit recently. Things could be better. Maybe we'll get another call, another quest. Love to have many. Ooh, okay, let's not hit this pole. We're doing a 3-point turn. Wait. I wish I had one of those little smart cars. Like if I could buy a car in this game, that's the kind of car I would be buying. I do think the driving in this game is just cozy. It's the kind of game I would turn on at like 3 hours of just driving in Night City. Hey. Sunday, one of my friends and I made brunch. We made a quiche and like a berry loaf situation, and what else did we make? We made those 2 things. Oh, and hash browns. Homemade hash browns, kind of hard to make. They didn't come out very well, but the rest of it came out well. And we watched Killers of the Flower Moon, which was a lot of a movie. Really a movie about watching one woman suffer and a bunch of horrible men around her trying to take over her money and murder her entire family. So it's kind of an emo one. Oh god, it's one of Delamain's cars. I'm just gonna ignore it. But yeah, definitely not my pick for Best Picture at their Oscars. It was 3.5 hours. A 3.5 hour long movie? My god. Too long for me. But I did think it felt like it would be an appropriate video game plot. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Come on, don't run.
I don't know if you heard anything about that, Billy. It's one of the movies nominated for Best Picture, and it's a Scorsese movie. NPCs, hello. Taking some selfies.
Get a job.
I'm sorry that V's driving is not calming enough for you. Look, we've come to this, which is like a little graveyard here in Night City.
Huh.
Oh, and we found another one of these. Temperance. A little scary. And we're looking for the grave of Barry's friend, Andrew. Which has got to be around here somewhere. I feel like I had to run around for it a bit the first time too. Johnster? Is it this one? In loving memory of my best friend, Andrew. You were a tortoise, but you listened like a person. You were with me when Granny explained what was right. You are the last memory of a better world. Rest in peace.
Barry's not okay. I mean, if that tortoise was the one thing that got him up in the morning.
Now you're starting to get it.
His friends have to know. Hopefully it's not too late.
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you.
His tortoise.
Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
His little baby tortoise, well, his elderly tortoise is what was getting him through, and his tortoise has died. And that's very sad. Laura, I'd say maybe being on my bike would be more calming for you, but I think it would be less. Oh god. Back to our relaxing drive, everyone. A sunny day in Night City. Gay driver. You're talking about Baby Driver? God damn it, I'm not finding your car.
Don't run.
God. Is it that? Or is that an unrelated vehicle? I feel like that was an unrelated vehicle. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. Him. We're feeling calm, everyone. We're feeling really calm. And then the track just changes all of a sudden? Okay, I'm gonna try and be really calm. Drunk driving simulator. You can tell I don't know how to drive in real life, too. I think we're staying on this. No. We should have turned back there. Sorry, everybody. Nobody get in my way, please. Thank you. Can I honk? Also, I have a text. Oh, sorry. Oh, it was just freaking Delamain. I will not be texting back. I'm sorry. I'm causing people to be anxious. I just checked my phone really quick. It doesn't bother me.
It's a good thing you answered.
Oh, God, I'm getting a call.
Probably.
Fine. I could really use your help. Can we meet?
What's this about?
Deep breaths, Panam. Tell me what's going on.
Do you remember Saul? The leader of the clan I left?
Yeah, I had a falling out or something.
Doesn't matter right now. They nabbed him. This is just not suitable for a call me.
Tell me when and where. I'm also talking on the phone.
How good it is to hear that. Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Aldecaldos. Thought you parted ways.
Look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
I'm not doing anything wrong. Well, now Panam wants to talk, and I feel like we should go see her. I think, like I said, there are some missions that are like kind of urgent, that if you don't do them in time, people get mad at you. But you know, I think instead I'll just save, so that like, if that, no, I don't want to do save, I want this one. If that happens, if she gets mad, it'll be fine. Oh, so I do want to keep my journal. I imagine Jonks has a glass of wine, a phone, a cigarette, and a computer in his hands while he's driving. I mean... Yeah, that's true. He's a very busy man. Okay. He has his license, probably. Look, we could be driving in third person. That'd probably be better. Oh, I went too far, sorry. Hopefully no one's behind me. It's fine. It's going really well. Ooh, we passed some graffiti. Okay, I'm gonna park. The man is doing it all. He's building a Lego house, knitting and fixing a lamp on the road. This is the sun. POV, you got in an Uber with B. Okay, it would be like that though. He's a very talented man, Mr. V. Listen, we're just gonna walk the rest of the way, alright? Our apartment building's very close by. It's just right over here. I was literally just thinking about that. When Billy and I were in Korea, we took an Uber from the airport to our Airbnb, and the driver was crazy. We started going one way on like a highway. We got on the on-ramp, and we got like off of the on-ramp too, and then he was like, oh, this wasn't the right way to go. And then he backed up all the way around it. And then he like went forward again because he was like, oh, maybe that was wrong. But then he backed up again and he pulled to the side and talked to a bus driver who happened to be passing going the opposite way. It was extremely stressful. It was extremely stressful. But I do drive like that in this game. Because it's a video game, I wouldn't do that in real life, but I also don't know how to drive, so I can't say that I do that much better. The bus driver was not happy. It was not good. Also, hey cops.
He finally decided to get his shit together.
For crying out loud, Mendez.
What did Barry tell you about Andrew?
What did Barry tell you exactly about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
I visited his grave.
Barry isn't in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
The complete opposite. It's sad as hell. Barry didn't handle Badge's life too well. We made fun of him. So he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was a tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this. You're bullshitting me.
Go see for yourself.
Proof? Niche in the columbarium speaks for itself.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about that tortoise like it was a normal person.
How do you think Mendez would react if Barry admitted that he was talking to animals?
Jesus, Barry. I thought he was being a drama queen, and he'd get over it. I gotta go and talk to him.
About time. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
Hey, paying me. Thank you very much. And now we gotta check on Barry. Though I guess his friends might be doing that first. Let's spy. Of being paid for being a good person. Hey, it doesn't hurt.
Petrova told me your last case was a real ball buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the Petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. Remember it to this day. A little kid's t-shirt. Green with the Found a yellow cat.
He let them in. His best friend was a tortoise. Okay. So next quest, we've gotten some good ones. We've gotten the Panam one. I'm worried that Panam might be like in a bit of a hurry for us to do this quest with her, so I think we should go see her next. That's next on the agenda.
Stock is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected. Feeling tired, bored, powerless? Not anymore. Experience all of Crow Manticore's 16 new flavors and mix it up.
Panam, her whole questline is about her like relationship with her family and it being like pretty wishy-washy. I think that is kind of why I don't like her very much, because I just feel like she's always calling us and just being like, I'm so mad at them, or then being like, no, we're fine, we're great, everything's perfect. And it's just like, Panam, girl, you can't be calling us to come fix your problems all the time. Okay. This time we're taking the bike. Oh my god, it's 5 miles away though. Golly. I love that your vehicle never like parks right in front of you. It always parks around the block. I guess it's so that you don't see it bamf in. Hey, I don't need my stash. I'm gonna just get on. Maybe this will be better. We feel so calm. I look pretty silly on this bike, though. I'll tell you. Oh, Wakako's calling.
V, how you doing, honey? Listen, got a golden opportunity for you.
Word on the streets that when Wako says golden, it's usually a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
It's a sticky situation.
Sticky? Wow, you're really selling this, Wacko.
Job like any other. Just the client's will demanding.
We kind of owe Wakako.
Client's got every right to be demanding. What makes this one any different?
Wants everything to go exactly as planned. Willing to break the bank for it, too. Job like this needs your magic touch, V. Anyone less experienced it, just fuck it up.
Huh. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Now I'm sure it's a turd in crepe paper.
What's the job?
What's the spec?
Caroline Jablonski. Set off any buzzers for you. Murdered in cold blood. Made waves a few years back. They locked the guy up. But now there's a chance he could walk. Jablonski's family wants to balance the scales of justice for good. You'll finish him.
Murdering someone?
You want me to murder someone?
Wait, this isn't the Dalai Lama? Must have gotten the wrong number. You didn't arrive in this pond yesterday, V. You know how the fish gets sliced.
He's been proven guilty?
He's been proven guilty. Meaning he deserves to die, truly?
Do I look like a criminal prosecutor to you?
What did he do exactly?
I'm not a beat reporter, neither. You want the job or not?
Sure.
Alright, I'm in.
Now we're gonna say no to a side quest.
Client will be waiting for you by a car at the corner of 6th and Brandon.
Huh. In a car?
Client wants to tag along. Be there in person when you put a bullet through the guy's eye. Good luck.
That quest line, I feel like, is one I'm not sure if I would stream or not. I feel like at a certain point it's a little graphic. But it is interesting. Are we hearing this rain in real life? I'm not hearing it. I did see it was supposed to rain tonight. Also, hey Chromie. Welcome. It's crazy pouring. Oh man. I'll have to check it out after stream. I do want to see. Are you enjoying it? Is it pleasant? Liking the rain? Laura's looking. Hard to say. Huh, rain isn't pouring there. That's funny. It must just be like right where you are, Billy. I want downpours. Same. I want it to be raining that hard here too. Maybe it's just on your singular block. Random. The rain is targeting you. It's like, we know Billy needs a rainstorm tonight. We'll give it to her. Chromie, we just did the buried side quest where we went and talked to him and found out that he had a pet tortoise that he loved very much who had passed and that he was pretty depressed, and we told his friends about it. That's a side quest that I like. Maybe it's mostly the wind and it feels like it's a lot. Maybe. You have big windows though, so that could be why. You started the berry side quest and forgot about it? You got the bad option? Oh. I didn't know there was a bad option. We also did the kidnapping Hellman thing earlier. And now we have the next side quest from Panam, where she calls us about the Aldecaldos and is like, come talk to me about it right now. Also, who is shooting at me at the moment? Yeesh. So we're gonna go see her. Okay. I realized I should look at the road. Oh. I'll stay out of that. Oh man, I didn't know that happened. I guess I like always completed it pretty quickly after starting it. But that's so sad. Interesting to know that that can happen though. There are consequences to your actions. My bike is not loving the desert, but we're making it work. Panam girl, how you doing?
Good you're here.
Back with the Aldecaldos?
Had no idea you and the Aldecaldos had made up.
They continue to grind my gears something terrible. But, you know.
They're family.
Exactly.
What happened? Spit it out.
The Wraiths took Saul. The brick brain ventured out with a small patrol and never came back.
Sure it was Wraiths?
We've been observing their camp. We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul. I don't know why, but I felt I could count on you.
We're chooms.
Always, Panam. You and me are chooms. Thought that was clear.
Careful, or I'll start believing that. You won't be able to get rid of me.
I'll survive, I'm sure.
Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of the Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
Okie dokie. Gotta go save Saul. You just finished running a Cyberpunk game? How was it? I assume pretty good if you're saying I love Cyberpunk.
Panam and V, what's going on there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Speculation about the camp.
He shows up here? Guess probably for Saul.
Ignore that.
Hey, Panam. Seriously? You really aim to do this?
Someone has to.
You know you have a piston missing, right?
Someone has to.
One player has an actual bomb in their head now, and another player controls it because her company wouldn't hire the player without assurance he wouldn't leak any data on a future job. Oh gosh!
Where's Mitch?
That
He's
is a
supposed to meet
lot
me
of
here.
power
He'll be
to
here in a
have
minute.
in one's hands.
Huh. You never mentioned seeking outside help.
We can use all the help we can get.
Yeah. Y'all have met me. That's intriguing though. I wonder how things will go down. I need to lean against the car. I see. Okay. Are we doing this?
Okay, how you want to do this?
Quietly. An open assault would be suicide. Mitch is already setting up the recon. You'll sneak into the Wraith's camp while I cover you.
What about the rest?
Wait, meaning it's just gonna be us two? What about all you guys?
Look around! The last attacks left barely half of us standing. Our supplies are stuck outside goddamn Reno, and our gear... Don't get me started.
We're up shit creek, static. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find or fashion a paddle. Try as we
Your
might.
leader gets nabbed and you, what, hope for the best? Rather not think about what you do for the ones at the bottom of your food chain.
You're asking for trouble.
Leave it! He has a right not to understand.
There's Mitch.
Mitch will know what to do. He's our dad.
I floated a drone over the Wraith's camp. Will you take a look, or would you rather keep mouthing off?
Just trying to be nice. How are you today, Mitch?
How you been?
Wishing duct tape could right all the world's wrongs. And hey, it shouldn't be me occupying your thoughts, but Saul. You taking a look or not?
Yeah,
Let's see what we
let's
got
take
here.
a look.
The Raffins can't see it. Active camo, but that practically inhales battery juice, so make it quick.
They found an abandoned cement plant to squat in, with a massive heavy gear. Locust would be a better name for them. They fly into a place, strip it of all it's got, then move on.
Is that a cat or just darkness?
You see the
Oh,
wall?
it's a cat,
They've
all
added some
right.
primitive
In
security
darkness.
It points to them aiming to stay longer. The question is why? Who knows for sure, but I
There
would guess
he
that
is.
Saul is part of the
It's
reason.
Mr. Tate.
If he's still there, we have to find a way inside. That guard post is probably connected to the rest of the camp.
Our way in.
Maybe, but there are also breaches in the wall. Lightly guarded sections.
Tate, you want to break into this camp?
Do you see the tracks?
Do I see the tracks? Why, yes I do.
Tire tracks. Their vehicles were moving heavy freight. It could have been equipment. Either that or Saul's not their only prisoner. The tracks lead to the truck. Can you scan it?
I can, ma'am.
That's probably the one they kept Saul in.
Our stool is gray, so Tate matches
main
it,
building.
which
There.
makes it him even
Saul must
harder
be
to see.
inside.
Quite a spread. They're like looking for a diamond in a hailstorm.
If they haven't scrapped and gutted the place for parts, you could access the local camnet. You would just need to find the control room.
It's a big old dump. We're observing. We do need a Tate light and cam. We've got ambitions.
The skywalk.
And
That's
my-
the garage to the main structure.
Okay, got some stuff to work
Tate,
with.
do you need to be on a mic? How would that even work? Would I just clip
Is
it to your
everything clear?
collar? Yeah, let's go get Saul.
Let's go get Saul.
Perfect. Mitch, is the van primed?
You posted Fufu?
I did what
Is
I
that your
could.
cat?
Take a tour.
I need to see. Fufu. Literally running. Fufu. I must share. So cute. Yawning. Ah! Sweet baby. Thank you for sharing. I love to post cat pics of Tate, so I'm happy to have another cat in here. A video. Oh! What is this app? Tate would die for this. How old is Fufu? So little. I love. Alright, I'll switch us back on over to the game. The boing boing sound! Melon, I agree. He's so small, but he's 14. Oh my gosh. I was wondering if he was a kitten.
How do you see our chances?
I mostly improvised, actually.
Either way,
I was helping Mitch with the drones, and truth be told, it doesn't look good. Those parasites knew just where and how to hunker down.
Baby old man.
If you want to know my take, I think Panam's right. In and out quietly's our best bet.
I'm not really good at doing in and out quietly, guys. It's not my specialty.
Hold on a minute, I got one more thing.
Okay, what's up?
If you find Saul hasn't flatlined, you'll probably need this. Spike Superjet, a rhino dose. It should speed up Saul's central pump.
We'll take it.
Hope so. Doubt I could carry him out of my
I'm glad he's okay too.
So that should be everything. V.
Tate is about to turn 10, and I always hope he's gonna live to be like in his 20s. I want him to be around for a long time. I'll see you there, Panam.
Meet you there.
Okay, just don't lose your way. Time is not our friend.
Last time I did this quest, I did not go immediately help Panam save Saul, and then I feel like she called me and like it ended her quest line because she was really mad, so I had to reload. Happy cats! Anyways, I don't really want to start this Panam quest because I feel like it'll take a while, and I should probably stop streaming soon anyway since I have work tomorrow in the office. But I'm glad we ended the stream looking at cat pics. That's very appropriate of us. Very appropriate indeed. I will save. Nasty, stinky work, but at least it's gonna be Thursday. I enjoy a Thursday. Good day of the week. Better day of the week than some. So yeah, I'm not dreading it too much. Ooh, Billy asks if he's named Fufu like the yam dish. I didn't even know there was a yam dish named Fufu. That's cool. Let's see. No. Okay. That's okay. Your niece named him when she was 3? That's so cute! I cry! Well, tonight we are going to be reading Night Gamble, who's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I followed them recently and I haven't gotten to check out any of their streams, so I'm looking forward to it. And Disney Dreamlight Valley has a DLC that I haven't checked out at all, so I wonder if they're playing that. We will go find out. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thanks for looking at cat pics. Thanks for being silly in Cyberpunk. I had a very good night. So, I will stream it again next Wednesday. And Saturday I will be streaming Animal Crossing at 7 p.m. as I usually do. So I'll see you around. Goodbye.